Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, I am in my craft room, so it's time for another DIY. This time I'm going to be doing a trash to treasure. So I'm going to be taking something and transforming it into a magical piece. Usually I do 3 DIYs. Sorry about the birds, if you can hear them, they're having a field day today. So yeah, I usually have 3 DIYs that I do. Today I'm deciding to do one because I wanted to do a project where I'm spending more time and paying attention to the details, and I've had a lot of requests asking for the fairy magical miniature worlds that I sometimes do, so I thought it's about time to do that. I really hope that you enjoy watching. This is also part of a collaboration, so make sure you check out the playlist in the description box. I've filmed this so many times. I'm sorry guys, I can't do it anymore. There's just so many takes, and yeah, my cats are birds. So check out the playlist in the description box once you're done watching my video. There's lots of other ideas for you to enjoy via a playlist. Let's get started. So this is what I'm going to be working with. There's 2 sides, so I've got that side with a little door and this side here. I'm going to be starting by giving it a few coats of this white chalk paint. I'm not gonna lie, this has taken forever to paint. I think I'm on like layer 3 and it's quite thin, so I don't think I'm that happy with this paint, but we're going to keep going. I have decided to leave the door the original colour. I'm not sure if I'm making the right decision, but we'll see. So here it is finally, all covered, painted and dry. I don't know how many layers this took. I literally lost count. Probably 6. I don't know why it took so many. And does anyone else's chalk paint go a little bit yellow after drying? I'm not sure why mine does, but it's okay, it works for this. It makes it look vintage, which I'm going for anyway, because I'm going to distress it now with some sandpaper. This is what goes on when I'm trying to craft. Look at how naughty she is. Her brother's just like all sweet, sleeping in there, but her, she's a naughty one. So I've just finished sanding it. I'm quite happy with it. I didn't want too much like distress, I just wanted a little bit here and there. And now I'm going to just start decorating. So I've got some moss. I've got different coloured moss, and I'm going to be working with reindeer moss here. And I really love like that I kept this like this because it looks like a door and it looks really vintage and really does look like a secret garden. And I also like that it has 2 sides of it, so we're going to work with both sides, not just focusing on the one side here. I think I'm going to start with this side perhaps. I'm also going to be using some of these stickers. I'm just going to remove this part and then use my hot glue to attach it instead. Using my ink pads, I'm just going to add a little bit to the edging of the circle. This one is gold glittered. I'm just taking some paper flowers, cut them off with some pliers and attaching it with my glue. I decided to take some old jewellery apart, so I've got some really nice beads now. I'm just going to add that. I'm not sure how many I'm going to add, but I'm just taking one for now, adding it just to the end there. So I've just been playing off camera and I have found this charm in my stash. I thought this will fit really perfectly inside because, you know, it's a bird in a bird cage, so it matches with the secret garden theme. So I wanted it to dangle down and I had to look for a necklace that I can basically take the chain off. So I'm going to try to match it. I mean, I think that's probably okay. So what I'll do is just take this off with my pliers and then attach it to it, so then we can hot glue it on the top there. I'm also going to need the hoop with it as well. So we'll just open this up, release it from the rest of the necklace. Am I the only one who buys necklaces that no one wants, just so that I can use them for my crafts? There we go, and close it up. I don't need the chain, so let me just see. Actually, I might need the chain. I don't think I need the full length, that's way too long. So what we will do is measure how long you want it to dangle down, and then we'll cut off the excess. So just attaching some hot glue now. I broke it off, being really careful with my fingers because the amount of times I have burnt myself. And then just sticking it right in there. Hopefully that's the center. If not, I'm gonna have to pull it off and start again. I'm going to make use of this cardboard because that's what crafters do. And I've just taken some of these dry transfer lettering. I'm basically going to write out Secret Garden on there. So let's see, hopefully I've got all of the letters. I've had this for years. Sometimes they be a bit naughty and don't stick on, so I'm hoping luck is with me today. I think I might go with the smaller ones. Let's just check. Oh, all of the E's are missing. I need to order more of these. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to go with the smaller size. Let me just have a look off camera. Okay, I might just have to mix and match, so let's get started anyway. Let's think about this. Just go over the letters. Now I'm just going to cut them out so that we can create a sign. We're going to ink this up a little bit, and then we're going to give it a little bit of dimension so that it's not stuck flat and it rises up a little with those puffy stickers. I think they're called foam stickers. I think I'm going to go with pink on the edges. So this one doesn't cover all the way, but that's completely fine. That's enough to stick with. So I think that I have done everything that I want to do on this side. You know, simple is more for me. I don't like to embellish too much. So we're going to turn it around and start working on this side as well as the inside, because of course that's the secret garden, isn't it? I know I said I'm leaving off there. I promise I'm just going to add one last detail to the side. So I'm taking a glue stick and adding a little glue all across there. And I want to add some white glitter. So I've been thinking, and I think that I'm going to leave this, like, not touch it too much, because I don't want it to give a clue as to what's inside. I want it just to look like it's a normal door, and then when you open it, like, you've got a hidden secret world there. And you've also got this side to enjoy. So as I mentioned, I'm going to keep this quite minimum. I'm just taking this little look and I'm going to hot glue that onto there. And then I'm also taking this golden leaf. I'm going to change the colour because that looks way too shiny. I'm just going to use one of my Sharpies to go over it. And then using some hot glue, we're just going to stick it onto the door. And I think I'm going to put it on the top of the door rather than the centre. Like this, just in the centre there. Alright, so we are working on the inside, and I'm taking these fairies. They are stickers, but you can just print some out and add some glitter to the wings if you like. Now she is far too tall. I mean, I thought she would fit because I've got a bigger one here, but unfortunately she does not fit. So what I'm going to have to do is actually cut off her legs. I know it's sad, but you know, she's got to fit in here somehow. And then to make it look a little bit more natural, we're going to cover this area here with moss so that, you know, she looks like she's just sitting down instead of having her legs chopped off. What you have to remember is also that we're going to be able to see through here. So if we stick this down like this, like this, you're going to see all of this, and we really do not want that. So I've got another girl here, and I'm going to do the same thing, cut her so that she can fit in there nicely. So I'm going to stick one down this side first, so that when you're looking you can see the fairy and it's really nice, and then I'm going to stick this fairy this side as well. So I've worked on both of the girls for either side. There is going to be a little, like you can see there, you can see a little bit of the card still, or the paper that the fairies are on, but you know, there's not much I can do with the rest. I've tried my best. So now I'm just going to take some more reindeer moss, and now I'm going to stick it inside and just basically make it all look pretty so that it looks like a little secret fairy world inside. Now I've finished adding all of my moss, I'm going to start adding in some paper flowers. Finally, I'm going to be taking these small wooden embellishment stars, and I'm going to be colouring them in using my artisan markers. I've also decided to add one of the moons to the door. I was debating where to add it, and I finally found the perfect place. So I'm just going to colour that silver and then stick it on with my hot glue. And as you can see, these markers work really well. They're in the description box if you want them. So we went from this to this. I know I've been making a lot of functional home decor lately, but I still believe you need that little bit of magic in your life. And here's the back with the little door. I love that lock on there. And then once you open it up, you reveal the secret garden inside. How precious is it? I feel like a little piece of me is in this project. It's so pretty to look at, and you can just imagine shrinking yourself and living in there. Just so full of life now, so I definitely prefer what it looks like compared to what it did before. I hope that you have enjoyed today's idea. If you know me, you know that these kind of DIYs have a special place in my heart. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care till then. Bye.